it, bitch!
I can't.
Yes, you can!
I can't!
Open it!
I can see two gunmen are leaving.
I was at a point where it was out of my hands. It wasn't in my control anymore.
I smell a revolution brewing again. I know that consultants and lobbyists have control of the planning process. A couple of things that ought to be respected. One, the rule of law. The zoning ought to be respected.
Shame on you if you can't pass through. Shame.
And number two, design needs to be respected. There are two ways to build a project. The ugly way, the wrong way, and the right way that respects the neighbor. I've complained to the planning director about this, that to me it's outrageous when an employee of the planning department gets instructed on when to finish his or her work product by the developer's representative, and then does it pursuant to the direction of the developer's representative. That is absurd. And in most places, the value of the property is based on what the zoning is. In Los Angeles, the value of the property is based on what the zoning might be. There's practically no quality control or quantity control coming out of City Hall today. Right now, the development community believes, with considerable justification, that almost anything they ask for, they can get. You have no leverage, absolutely no leverage with City Hall unless they think that you can derail what they're doing. Okay, they want to play the game of running to Sacramento and running a special interest bill like that through, that totally screws every community in the state of California, then let's screw them back. There's a way to do that. The city talks about elegant density. Is there anything elegant about some of the projects you've seen going up around town? Some of them are very attractive, but a lot of them are anything but elegant. They all ought to be elegant, not which developer hires which law firm or which lobbyist who can get the job done.
Shame on you if you can't pass through. Shame on you if you can't pass through. Don't stop the motion. If you get the notion, you can't stop the groove, 'cause you just won't move. Got my sunroof down, got my diamond in the back. Put on your shaky ring of woman if you're gonna hide. Shame, shame, shame. Oh, shame on you, girl. If you can't dance too. I said shame, 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 shame on you. If you can't dance too.
Don't let that Miss Nishman's wide-eyed granny good looks fool you. All along, she was playing me for the DA, withholding tax default properties. It's like the great Granny Con of Mayberry RFD, where Granny takes Barney for a ride.
Give it a 10 minutes rest every half hour.
How much do you want for it?
Nobody asked me, but I'd say $100 is the right fair price. That car is nearly 10 years old.
Andy, that's an insult. I've got $300.
The total on those figures, the funeral home, the lawyer, the property and inheritance tax, and it comes to $297.50.
What a coincidence. I just happen to have
I
it.
feel just as if the car is going to stay in the family.
Let's make the deal right here and now. Here's $300 even.
And I'll give you $2.50 change.
That's for Mr. Lash's favorite charity.
Bless you. All right.
How'd you do, mate?
Unloaded another one, Jake. 300 easy clams from the sucker in the world.
Let's blow.
Bless you, Jake.
California Attorney General Kamala Harris is going after questionable mortgage practices and the lawyers who target distressed homeowners.
Now, the Attorney General has entered a joint alliance with the Attorney General of the state of Nevada to crack down on these types of dealings. Attorney General joins us live this morning. Tell us in real terms, are you going after the bad guys, or are you trying to keep people in their homes?
It's a combination of focus. It is certainly about targeting investigations at people who were responsible for great harm to the state. Their misconduct relates to false representations and basically fraud. And there may be criminal activity that's also associated with some of that conduct. So it is about consequence and accountability. It is also about bringing relief to California homeowners. That is equal in terms of a priority. We've got hundreds of thousands of homes in California and families who are underwater, in need of relief and in need of immediate relief. There's also what we need to do and accomplish in terms of reform so this doesn't happen again. And that's where I'm going to also count on, and I think we all should be able to count on our legislators to agree that even though it's going to be difficult to push it through, even though there are going to be, you know, lots of very powerful folks who are going to stand in the way of it, we've got to pass legislation that allows homeowners and people who believe in the American dream to be part of a process where they have full knowledge and notice about what they're getting into.
You're certainly preaching to the choir in this area. There's so many homes, as you know, as many homeowners that are struggling. Our neighbors to the east, Nevada, hit even further. So you've aligned with the state of Nevada. Talk about that partnership and what led to it. Why align with another state?
Yeah, why not align with Andy and Bonnie in Mayberry, where time-proven methods work in every episode.
Maybe no. We must have found us. I didn't even hear him hook us up. Wait a minute. That ain't Gomer's tow truck pulling up. That's somebody else.
Well, who in the world?
Hey, you up there! Hold it!
Hey, wait a minute. Scrunch down. Let's see where they're taking us. Scrunch down. Can I put my bullet in? I think you better.
They stopped.
It's a fun one this week, mate. The boys are doing a pretty good job.
Well, let's have a look at this little gem you brought in.
Yeah, well, we'll run it through the usual routine, you know, spray it up a little, knock out some of the dents, hit the chrome a little. Mate, what's with you?
Well, don't you recognize it? That's the clunker I sold to that boob in Mayberry.
All right, that's all you've had it.
Howdy.
Mr. Fife.
Yeah, you feel like playing Russian roulette with Barney?
You didn't think you were fooling anybody, did you, Mrs. Lesh? To your husband, Bernard, never over 25 miles an hour. Come on now, really.
All right, you've got us. Let me make a deal with you. You forget what happened, and I'll let you have a sweet 1958 custom sedan that's been in the garage up on block since 1959.
Low mileage?
Broken in.
With white wall tires.
That sounds like what I'm in looking for.